to Makeup with Gigi. Hang out with me while I get ready to go run some errands and bum around town. I create this green look today using Jeffree Star Cosmetics Blood Money palette. I'm so in love with this palette. And let me know you're here. Leave me a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Maybe even click the little notification bell so it lets you know when I've posted new videos. All right, y'all. I'll see you in a minute. Let's get started, everybody. Today we're going to use our Jeffree Star Blood Money palette. For me, greens are just a quick and easy, and it's my day off. I've waited till way too late to try to get ready to go to town, and I really need to do this, so we gotta hurry. I know, I'm always in a rush. Someday I'm going to sit down and do like some extravagant something because I have time. Right now, let's just keep going. I'm going to go ahead in with this color right here. It's like a khaki type green. It is called Equity. And I'm just going to start by putting that on my outer corner. I know it's not usually where I start, but for a quick look, I'll probably only end up using 2 colors. And then a shimmer on my lid and a highlight. So I definitely want to start with the darker color and see kind of what we're feeling. I don't know. I just want to do it this way today. Don't judge me. I do what I want. Bring that a little further up here. See, I'm real excited. I get to go to Ulta today. I know. Woohoo! These are my big plans. This is what happens when you're a grown-up. Other exciting things I did today. I scrubbed my shower. I know. So many fun grown-up things going on in my life today. Ulta, scrubbing the shower. If I can get home before it gets dark, I'd like to try to cut some of the grass for boyfriend. He usually does it, but we've had so much rain lately that he just hasn't been able to on our days off. And it's really hard for him to, you know, get up and do it before work and then go to work till 2 in the morning. Boy needs his sleep too. I respect that. So I thought I might try. I can cut grass, right? I'm a strong, independent female. We'll see. He said the lawnmower wasn't working, so I may have to get out my gloves and see what I can do to fix it first. Anyone else out there feel like they're the handy one in the relationship? Not that it's a bad thing to be the handy one in a relationship. That's cool. He was just learning to do other stuff. I was out, you know, with my dad, trying to be a daddy's girl, learning to, you know, change oil and change out outlets in the house. Things like that. I know how to do most of these things. Granted, most of them I also still have somebody else do for me because why? And pay no attention to my hair here. I don't know what's going on. Next, we're going to go into the color Chameleon Fetish because it's my favorite in this whole palette. Let's see. This one right here, it's a real vibrant green. It is a little light sometimes, a little sheer. So I do kind of load my brush up. Yeah, you see it's pretty sheer, especially next to that really vibrant darker green. But it's going to be a nice little something something here. And my best friend, she did come pick up my double of this. So I'm really excited to see what kind of look she does with it. She's really awesome. And She definitely has a different style than I do, but I love it. It looks great on her. So I'm really excited to see what she does with that. She also picked up my blue duplicates. I did figure out Crystal Flesh is in Blue Blood, so I may give that one to her as well, since I have it in the palette. Although it is a nice shimmer for a nude type look, and I could see if I do a lot of nudes look using it frequently, so maybe I keep an extra one. I don't know. What do you think? Should I give it to her or not? Drop it in the comments. While you're dropping that in the comments, that like and subscribe, see the little bell? And then the little subscribe underneath or around there somewhere. Just go ahead and click those. You'll be glad you did. You can even turn on your notifications, and it'll shoot up a little thing will pop down on your phone there every time there's a new video from me. I only post like 2, maybe 3 times on a, maybe I'll post a short something in the middle of the week, but it's usually just 2 times a week. I'm not blowing your phone up. So for my lid color, I am going to use this color Divine Intervention. That's going to be the white with the green shimmer. I had considered Poison Ivy, but I'm just not trying to do that much today. So let's just go with something simple. See? That's enough. Yeah, that's pretty. That's enough. We're going to blend it. Make it a little more equity just to blend this right here. And same on the other side, just a little bit more equity to kind of blendy blend here. And I'm going to clean off my brush so there's not some equity on it here, because I want to blend that in. Let's touch up Chameleon Fetish a little bit. And then I'm going to take my little, oh, where are you? My tiny little flat brush I use for highlighting. I'm going to use the same white color, Divine Intervention. And I'm just going to highlight my brow a little bit here. And make sure that that's blended in. Okay, and the other side. And we're going to call that done for right this minute with the shadow. I'm going to hit it with my liner real quick, same as always, and I'll be right back. Now that my wings are done, I've gone ahead and just, reapplied a little primer where the tape was, just in case that took it off, and cleaned it up just a little bit. I'm going to take now my Tarte Shape Tape, and this is the Ultra Creamy, and this is 35N Medium. So this is not going to be very brightening, but it is going to help me cover some of this dark under my eyes. And then we're going to go in with a little bit of a lighter color in a minute here, and we're going to brighten it. So let's go ahead and just blend this in. Again, we are just trying to cover the darkness, not really do our brightening yet. And I'm trying this out today to see dryness wise if this is better than using my color corrector, if I can get a similar result and not have it be quite as dry as that color corrector can leave me, then I much would prefer that. We're gonna let that sit. While we're waiting, I'm gonna take my Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer by ColourPop. Yeah, ColourPop. Thought for a minute it might be Fourth Ray, but this part is ColourPop of the line. Anyway, while we're waiting on that to dry and hang out, I'm gonna take my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer in medium 9W, and I'm going to apply that to most of the rest of my face, including under my eyes. I tried that yesterday and it seemed to work pretty well, so it just needed a little more oomph. That's why we added an extra concealer today. So let's bounce away. So my trip to Ulta today, nothing really exciting. I ran out of the Ordinary serum, the niacinamide, however you say that, and zinc one. I really like it. It's supposed to even your skin tone. So I gotta pick some more of that up, and there was something else I was gonna get. I don't remember now. A silver eyeliner, a new silver eyeliner. Because the one I tried to use in a previous video had seen better days. It's probably time to retire. But I love going to Ulta and only needing like one or two things. I allow myself one extra item than what I needed. That way, you know, I don't end up bringing home the whole store. And boyfriend, he doesn't really care. I can do what I want, but at the same time, you know, I don't want to go and spend a fortune every time. I'm going to use a little bit of my green color corrector just on these little acne spots that apparently don't want to go away ever. But the green is going to help neutralize some of the redness. I'm going to need another mirror. Let's get the pig out here. Okay, that's going to help neutralize some of the redness. And then, let's squeeze a little more here. Ooh, that's a lot. That's probably more than I need for everything. Wipe that off. And then I'm going to take my ColourPop Pretty Fresh, the hyaluronic acid concealer here, and this is in 50W. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that there and there. And I'm going to give that just a second here and let that kind of dry. While that's drying, let me put my little piggy here away. I'm going to take my Shape Tape, and this is the number 27S, the light medium sand. So it's going to be brighter than what I previously put on. And I'm just going to put it here mostly, and then just a few dots here, and get a fresh dip so everything's even. Put it here. And then a few little dots here. And on days I don't feel that this is bright enough, I definitely have one that is way brighter. It's basically white. That's the 12N something, neutral, fair neutral. It makes an appearance occasionally. Sometimes these dark circles are dark. I saw a TikTok last night that I sent my coworkers. Telling him that I am now identifying as a raccoon due to being nocturnal, having dark circles under my eyes, eating garbage. And I think there were 2 or 3 other things on that list. But it was hilarious, and most definitely most were applicable. So I thought they might get a kick out of it. Nobody laughed. Nobody replied. Whatever. Okay, so there is concealer on my chin and my forehead and my nose. And I'm just going to tap that down my nose and tap it up my forehead and my chin. And now I'm going to very carefully go over these little spots here. And that's probably the best that they're going to possibly look. So that's how they're going to be. Now I'm going to take my Laura Mercier setting powder and I'm just going to set everywhere that we have applied concealer, as well as go over my cheeks like I have been. I really like that little step. I think that's my new normal now because it's giving a much better finished product than I was getting without it. It's just about learning new things and learning kind of where you need what kind of product to assist you in getting your ideal look. Notice I didn't use the word perfect anywhere in there. It's not about being perfect. So many things in my life I feel like they have to be perfect, and yet I'm too lazy to make them perfect. Not that I don't know how. I'm just lazy and I don't want to. And that's okay. I give myself permission for that to be okay. I give you permission for that to be okay. We can accept less than perfect. And actually, now that I look at it, I should probably pick up a new one of these too. We're getting a little low. I definitely don't want to run out of this. All right. So what are some of your, what are some of your favorite things to get when you go to Ulta? Leave me a comment. Tell me. Again, like and subscribe. They're right there. If you didn't already hit them, smash it now. But tell me, what are some of your favorite things that Ulta has? I've got a Sephora near me, but I really just don't like to go to that mall. There's too many people. But if it is something really super awesome and I can only get it there, I do have other things there that I can get. It's just a matter of waiting until I have enough of a reason to go down that way. I worked in that mall for about 9 years, I guess. Waiting tables. I've had my fill of it. I'm good. Alright, and to keep everything just looking fresh and beautifully airbrushed, I am going to set it just to give some moisture. It's not a full-on shower. It's just a quick little rainstorm. Nothing exciting. That's just going to take a second to dry. In that time, I'm just going to clean up and I'll be right back. The next thing we're going to apply is going to be our Hula bronzer by Benefit. I was just dumping out his little guts here. I don't use the guts except to hold the guts. But I feel like it protects the inside and it's so nice. So I'm going to rub my little fan brush in there and we're just going to hit under my cheekbones real fast. I'm also going to do under my jaw, around my nose, and my forehead, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, we're going to put his guts back in there and tuck him away. And I'm going to pull out my ColourPop Truffle Shuffle blush here. And get out my usual big old fluffy guy that I like. And we're just gonna swirl it around and hit our cheeks and up into my temples because I like to do it that way. You apply your blush where it best suits your face and you like it. No, those may not be the same things, but that's your business. All right, moving on to the other cheek. Same thing on the cheekbone and then a little bit up into my temple or to wherever you like it. Under my chin, I like to hit there and give it just a little bit of color back. Not using any extra product, just the remaining product on my brush. I will put a little extra on here though and hit my forehead. Again, I'm just adding color back to where it naturally would fall. Go down the sides of my nose a little bit. And as always, Shorty's gonna take it from here and we're gonna blend everything so that it's smooth and seamless. Beautiful. Let's finish under our eyes. I'm gonna go back into Blood Money here. Ooh. Decided I'm just gonna start doing my own sound effects because the iMovie ones aren't very good. I promise. I will minimize the sound effects. I know they're terrible. Anyway, Blood Money. I have got my little Morphe, what is this? This is an M165 little angle guy. And I'm gonna go back into the color Equity. And I'm just gonna use that for my outer corner of my under eye area. And I'm gonna bring it probably about to my pupil. And I am going to make sure that it connects to my eyeliner. This is going to help when we blend it out to give a nice shape to the whole eye. We're going to move on and do the same thing on the other side, again, from the outer part of the wing to about the pupil. And make sure you're getting all the way to your lash line. That is important, again, for a seamless finish. We are going to take now our BH Cosmetics. This is the number 4 for those playing the home game. That's the little one compared to the one I really like. And I'm going to take, again, Chameleon Fetish. That's this one here. And I'm going to use it to blend out, smoke out, whatever you want to call it, underneath. And I am going to take that all the way to the inner corner. And the same on the other side. And for highlighter today, I waited to do this because I'm going to use it on my inner corner as well, and that way I only have to get it out once. I'm going to use my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Extreme Frost Highlighter. This is the color Stripper Magic. And to do my inner corner, I'm just going to take this little M431 brush, and I'm going to just swirl it around and go for it. I'm also going to use a little bit of this same brush just on my brow for a little extra highlight because it's pretty. These Extreme Frost highlighters, it legit is just like glitter in like a super shimmer eyeshadow. There's so much glitter. I don't even know if you can tell how much glitter. It's so much. And then I'm going to take the same highlighter and my little angly kind of brush here, and I'm going to put just a little bit on my cheeks and up into my temples. Let's get a little more on the brush here. Do the tip of my nose, a little bit on my bridge here, a little forehead action, a little chin action, and Cupid's bow. There we go. We'll put him away. Make sure it stays nice and protected because I love it so much. Last thing to do is going to be our lips. I think I may keep it pretty simple today. Let's just hit it with, oh, I don't know. Let's do the ColourPop Lippy Pencil, and this is another round. And for lipstick, we'll just go in with my favorite androgyny here. Nothing special. This really gives my eyes a chance to be the focus. One final shower in the setting spray, and we're done.